my fabulous friends. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're staying busy and getting all your schoolwork done and finding ways to be active at home. Before we get started today, can I share something good with you? So my something good today is that I get to share some new activities or different ways that you can be active at home using things that you probably already have at home and ways that you can use some numbers to help you be active. And I'm super excited that I get to share that with you today. So that's my something good. But I want to know, do you have something good that you could share with me? And if you do, I'd love for you to have your parents or somebody at home text or email or message your teachers and just share with them that you have something good for Miss Lackey, and they'll pass it along to me. That way I can hear some good things that are going on with you, or maybe different ways that you're being active at home. So I'm super excited to share with you today. I am going to use two of my kiddos from home. Jalen and Dayson are going to help us with our activities today. I hope you enjoy, and I hope to see you soon. So this is Jalen and Dayson. They're going to be helping us today with our activities. Some of you might have seen them before at school, but they are going to show us what to do today. And we're going to be using some different things, okay? If you have a dice and you want to use a dice, you can use a dice. If you have playing cards, you can use playing cards. We just pulled out the numbers 2 through 10. If you don't have those, you can make your own. We just cut out squares and drew numbers on them. So you could use any of those things. The first thing they're going to do is to be using a ball, or if you don't have a ball and you want to use socks, you can use socks to throw and catch. And they're going to know how many times to throw or catch their object by the number that they roll or the number that they draw. So Dayson, go ahead and roll your number first. Wait, hang on, buddy. He rolled a 4. So they're gonna run over to their objects. They're going to throw and catch 4 times. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Throw and catch correctly. Then they're gonna run back, and he could roll again, but we're gonna let Jalen draw. So Jalen's gonna draw, and she drew a number 3. So they're gonna run over there and throw and catch 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. And put it down, and then they're gonna come back. Okay? We have a ball that's rolling away, Jalen. There we go. So something that you could do to work on adding is if you had another dice. Dayson, go ahead and get the other dice out. He's gonna roll both dice, and you can add them. So he got a 6 and a 1. So 6 plus 1 is 7. So they would do it 7 times. Or Jalen could draw 2 cards, a 5 and a 2. Oh my goodness, it equals the same thing, just different numbers. So 5 plus 2 equals 7. And then they would run over there and they would do throw and catch that many times. Jalen, go ahead and turn yours over. They're gonna do that for their next activity though. We have some rocks over here. You can use rocks or lines or toys or anything that you have. And they're gonna be jumping over the rocks and running back. So Dayson, go ahead and roll 2 dice. Roll both dice. He rolled a 4, hang on Dayson, and a 3. So Dayson, 4 plus 3 is? 7. So they're gonna do this 7 times. Jalen, go ahead and go behind them. They're gonna do it together. They're gonna jump over the rocks and run back 7 times. So that was 1. That's 2. 3. We're gonna do it 7 times. He got a big number. 4. 5. Almost done. Good work. 6. Oh, make sure you're jumping. Run back, and 7. Jalen and Dayson, go ahead and stop. That was 7. Check your hearts. Fast or slow? Fast. Awesome. The next thing they're going to do is called a bowling activity, and we're going to use cups and water bottles. You can use anything that you have that you could knock down that you have at your house. And we actually put water in our water bottles to keep them up, especially if it's windy outside, which is why we're in the garage today. And then over here we have a starting line for Jalen, and we drew a blue line with chalk for Dayson as a starting. And they're using balls to roll at their cups or water bottles and to knock them down. Now, if you don't have someone to race against, you could do it by yourself. Hold the ball, please, Dayson. And time yourself to see how fast you can get all your bowling pins or your water bottles and cups down, or you can race against someone, which is what we're gonna do. So their challenge, because we like to challenge each other at our house, is to see who can knock over their cups or bowling pins first. So they're gonna roll their ball, and then they're gonna go get it and come back and see who can be the first one back to knock everything down. Ready? On your mark, get set, go. Make sure you get all the way behind your line. Nice. Oh, it's a close one. Make sure you go all the way behind your line. A nice big roll. Uh-oh. You got it. Keep going. It's a close one. They're close. They're having to work hard this time. Oh, Jillian almost has it. She only has one left. All the way behind your line. Almost. Dason is the first one. It's close. And once they're done, then they would go back. They would build up their pins, their water bottles, and cups, and they could do it all over again. I hope you enjoyed getting to see some activities that you could do at home with some things you have around your house. It's a great way to get active and also practice your math at the same time. So awesome. Exercising your heart and exercising your brain. Have a great day. Don't forget to go be awesome.